Ever notice how you'll suddenly become very productive at everything except for the one thing that you're avoiding? When you finish one thing, something else comes up that just needs to get done first. I've been there. But here's the reality. That one thing is most important and probably what you should be doing before anything else. And you probably already realized that. So what really is procrastination? You've probably heard things like, oh, you're just being lazy, but procrastination isn't laziness. It's a defense mechanism. When something feels hard, scary, or overwhelming, our brain looks for an escape. So we busy ourselves with easier things that feel good to get done, but they don't really move the needle. For example, you might tweak your website or your logo for days instead of emailing leads because it feels good and it's easy. Or you'll research competitors endlessly instead of actually getting on a call to make a sale. Sound familiar? For entrepreneurs or anyone else really, it's a trap because the hard stuff that we don't want to do is usually exactly what's going to drive real growth. Having tough conversations, making cold calls, pitching clients, or just something that's hard, something that's unknown, something we don't know how to do. Avoiding these things really slows us down, and it doesn't just apply to business. It also applies to all aspects of life. Avoiding going to the gym, a difficult discussion with someone, or a big decision that's tough to make. So let's get real. Why do you actually procrastinate? Well, it boils down to a few key reasons. One, you have a fear of failure. That you're scared of bombing, you're scared of looking silly or stupid in front of people, you're scared of being embarrassed. And this is why most people will never do anything great, because they're too scared to even try. Number two, perfectionism. You're waiting for that perfect moment. Once this happens and once that happens, then I'll do it. Well, it's never going to happen then. Number three is overwhelm. Big tasks can feel unapproachable, and it's usually something you've never done and you don't know how it works. You don't know how long it's going to take or where to even begin, when what really matters is that you do begin. And number four is a lack of accountability. There's no one to push you. There's no one to hold you accountable. And this one's tough because you probably don't even know someone who's done what you're trying to do. If you do, then you're lucky. But if you don't, then it's hard to find someone who knows what it takes or what it feels like to go through what you're trying to accomplish. So how do we fix this? How do we break the cycle? Well, one, let's start with naming the task. Clearly identify the thing you're avoiding. You have to be honest with yourself and write that thing wherever you plan out the things that you need to do. Number two is break it down. Split it up into small, manageable steps and just start at step one. And if you're thinking right now, well, I don't even really know where to start. Well, guess what step one is? Research and figure out where to start. Step three is to do it first. Schedule to be the first thing you do before this comes up and before that comes up and before you know it, the day's over and you didn't do it. You want to start your day with the hardest thing that you need to do. And then you want the day to get easier as you go on. Number four is shift your mindset. See it as necessary for growth. Doing hard things is the bridge you have to cross to go from being the person that you are now to being the person that you want to be. You have to see it as a necessary step in that process. Number five is you just have to get accountable. And if you can't hold yourself accountable, you have to find someone who will hold you accountable. So find a mentor, a community of people, find support somehow, because you're going to need it. Speaking of accountability, if you want to stop procrastinating and start making big changes, I'm offering free one-on-one help in my community on School right now. We focus on systems, tactics, and support to keep you on track. It's free for now and spots are limited, so if that sounds interesting, check out the link below. And I want to give you one more little bonus way of looking at this. If when you set your goals and start to attack them, you're committed to doing the hardest ones first and often, what will ultimately end up happening? Will you be wasting your time? Will you end up a weaker and less capable person? Or will you end up being the strongest and most capable person that you can be just by default? If you want to reach your full potential, it sounds like a pretty good plan to me. So what's your hard thing? Be honest with yourself, name it, break it down, and commit to attacking it first thing tomorrow. If you want, share it in the comments and I'll be here to cheer you on. And if you got value out of this, subscribe and hit the notification bell to get more tools like this. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching.